Hi, we are going to talk about the Wild Girl of Champagne, France from 1731. This is a really old one.
Now, see, there I would believe
Exactly,
about it because that would make sense.
This story's crazy because this is a true rags to riches story. All right, Marie Angelique Memmi LeBlanc. Apart from her childhood, Memmi's story from the 18th century is surprisingly well documented. For 10 years, she walked thousands of miles alone, traveling through the forests of France. She ate birds, frogs, fish, leaves, branches, and roots. Armed with a club, she fought off wild animals, especially wolves. She was captured at age 19. Black-skinned, hairy with claws. When Meme knelt to drink water, she made repeated sideways glances, the result of being in the state of constant alertness. She couldn't speak and communicated only with shrieks and squawks. She skinned rabbits and birds and ate them raw. For years, she didn't eat cooked food. Her thumbs were malformed as she used them to dig out roots and swing from tree to tree like a monkey. Now, this is the weird part. In 1737, the Queen of Poland, mother to the French Queen, and on a journey to France, took Meme hunting with her, where she still ran fast enough to catch and kill rabbits. Meme's recovery from her decade-long experience in the wild was remarkable. She had a series of rich patrons. She learned to read and write. She learned to speak French fluently. In 1747, she became a nun for a while, but she was hit by a falling window, and her patron soon died after that. She became ill and destitute, but again found a rich patron. In 1755, a Madame Hequet published her biography. Meme died financially well off, rich in Paris in 1775, age 63.
Dang, what a yo-yo life.
Crazy.
Wow.
All right, and I have just one really short one about John Sisibunya, the monkey boy, from Uganda, 1991. John ran away from home in 1988, the year I graduated. Yes, I'm that old. Okay, so he ran away from home in 1988 when he was just 3 years old after seeing his father murder his mother.
Oh, no wonder. Wait a minute, stop. How old was he when he ran
3.
away?
This is a really sad story, and it's
God.
true and it's recent, so I
And
don't want to
no
make fun of
one-
it because it's
Wait,
really
and
sad.
no one noticed?
No one noticed at all.
Oh my gosh.
He was captured in, let me start over. He ran away from home in 1988 when he was 3 years old after seeing his father murder his mother. He fled into the jungle where he lived with monkeys. He was captured in 1991. So in 88 he ran away.
At 3.
So
91.
So what, for 4 years? My math sucks.
88, 89, 90, 91.
3 years.
3 years. So he was
I had
6.
to use my fingers.
I'm like, he was 3, and he had, so he's 6.
I'm this many. I love it. I call with my fingers all the time. All right.
So he's 6 when
So
he gets captured.
Was 6. Yes, he lived with monkeys. He was captured in 1991 when, now about 6 years old. If I would have just read ahead, He was about 6 years old now, and he was placed in an orphanage. When he was cleaned up, it was found that his entire body was covered in hair. His diet had consisted mainly of roots, nuts, sweet potatoes, and cassava, and he had developed a severe case of intestinal worms, found to be over half a meter long. He had calluses on his knees from walking like a monkey. John has learned to speak, and he's learned human ways. He was found to have a fine singing voice, and he is now famous for singing and touring in the UK with the 20-strong Pearl of Africa Children's Choir.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So
Oh my
he
gosh.
ended up having a good life.
Okay, this is kind of, it's not really off topic, so it's kind of the same topic.
What?
But it does kind of give evolution some credibility because since he was
You're
like
right.
with. Okay, so he ran away at 3, so he was with the monkeys from 3 to 6.
Yes.
So he ended up growing hair like the monkeys, like got furry like the
Right.
monkeys,
Because
which
mind over matter, maybe?
give in like nature versus nurture.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. But you know what?
Hmm.
You can say evolution all you want, but who created the monkeys? God. So
That's-
it all
yeah,
goes
it
back
all
to God.
goes back
So
to God.
yeah, I can believe in evolution, and
I
that's
can-
fine.
exactly, I can
but
believe in
God gave you the
science.
monkeys, so
Exactly.
that's fine.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
I'm saying that kind of gives evolution credibility
Yes.
because it's like he was. Even the first story, didn't you say she was? I know she wasn't with monkeys, but when they found
No.
her, didn't you say she was like furry or something when they found her?
She was captured at 19. Black-skinned and
black skin.
hairy.
But
with
so I'm
claws.
saying they
So
were. All of these kids were, I think,
They were adapting like animals.
and they
getting
like
hair.
got furry,
like back in the
with-
caveman days.
Yeah,
Because you had to keep warm.
yeah. So they all
So
ended
your
up
body,
like furry
adapts.
with their animals.
your
that they
body
were
adapts.
with.
So that is evolution.
Yeah.
Your body adapting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Except for the bird ones, they didn't get feathers. But the ones that were raised with furry animals
they
ended
were
up,
furry.
when they were captured, they were
Because
furry.
humans can't grow feathers, but we can grow hair.
Right. That's
You
what
know
I'm
I
saying.
mean?
So they can.
Yeah. So it was probably mind over matter
Yeah,
because the mind is a crazy thing.
Yeah.
And if your mind thinks
Thought
you're
you were a
dog
dog.
or a monkey, it's going to say, okay, I need to look
Yeah.
and grow.
I need this
like this.
for
Survival.
survival.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's
So-
almost like a fight or flight.
Yeah.